So welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly what I eat in a day whilst I'm at work, at gym and at home. Let's get into it. So I always make my lunch the night before normally, so when I'm in a rush or haven't got much time or just want a quick lunch at work because I can't heat food up, I tend to go for a wrap. So I use these. Probably the healthiest wrap you can buy. Minimal ingredients in here. Drum wheat, water, extra virgin olive oil, no rapeseed. A bit of lettuce. Chicken that I've seasoned, that goes in the air fryer for about 24 minutes. It comes out nice. I'll have a breast and a half. Normally cut that up into strips. Do that. Squeeze. That's it, lunchtime, simple, literally took me 5 minutes. The chicken was cooked before, I'm going to be doing it on a Sunday, so it lasts me till Wednesday, and then I can just easily get out of the fridge, cut it up, make my wraps for the week. It's probably there's about 30 grams of protein in each of those with the wraps, so you're looking at about 60 grams of protein. That's a perfect lunch on the go. So now it's the morning, I'm just going to pack my lunch up before I go to work, add in my yogurt and a banana, and then off we go to work. So currently I'm doing a bit of film work on set, so we sort of have a set break at 12. So I've trained myself just to have my first meal at 12 o'clock. I'll only have a coffee. This also is good because it's intermittent fasting, so I'll stop eating at 9 and then I'll start eating again at 12, and then I'll have a feeding window to about 9 again in that night. So now I'm just sitting here on a box like most of you eat your lunch, eating my chicken wraps. Like I say, they're really simple. And I don't really have anywhere to heat up food, so I always find this is a really good solution to that. So next up's my yogurt, kefir yogurt, 25 grams of protein, and that's it for my lunch with a Pepsi and a banana, and then off. That's work done for today. So far, like I say, I've fit around my schedule, so 12 o'clock, that's the only meal I've had today, and it's now coming up to 3:45, and I've just left work, so I'm going to go straight here to the gym. Leg session. Normally on the way home I'm just going to have a couple of handfuls of these just to mix nuts and that. It's just give me a little bit of energy before I go to the gym. As soon as I get back from the gym, then I'll have dinner with the family, and I'll show you what I'll have when I get in. So work and gym all done. Now it's on to my favourite part of the day, dinner. So tonight we're having spaghetti bolognese. So this is 5% lean beef, and then we've got some chopped onions in there and a few other spices, and then we have gluten-free spaghetti. So my daughter has celiac, so we've all just learned to live with that now, and it's pretty good actually. It's pretty good on your gut. Now all I'm going to do here is drain off the excess fat. Like I say, it's 5% lean beef, so it's not much fat in anyway. And then next I'm just going to use a passata sauce. No dolmio pots of any added ingredients, just pure tomato. It's perfect for this with a bit of seasoning. Then we're just going to serve it up for the family. This is the finished result. Like I say, this is I probably have about 200 grams of mince here, so about 40 grams of protein. And then with the spaghetti, and I just like to add a little pinch of cheese on it for a bit of flavour. So that's dinner done. So probably about an hour and a half after that, I will have my next meal. which is 4 eggs and 2 slices of Jason's toast. So this is another 40 grams of protein. So while that's cooking, I'm going to chuck in some Jason's bread. Like I say, this is the protein one. It's 10 grams of protein per slice, so it's a really good snack for the evening. And I'll just top that off with a small amount of butter. Please use butter, don't use margarine, it's full of rubbish. Use natural butter. So once I've got that all buttered up, I will chuck the eggs on. Like I say, if I've got a sweet tooth that evening, I normally put a little drop of maple syrup on there. Not to everyone's taste, but I quite like it. Now then, I season this with a little bit of black pepper. You can put a bit of salt on there if that's to your taste. And I'll also pair this with a kiwi fruit. Loads of vitamin C, loads more than an orange. It's quite sweet, just goes well with what I've cooked up. So probably about an hour after that, I will have my last meal of the day. And I like to have something sweet, so it feels like I'm getting a dessert in. So my go-to is Greek yogurt with a bit of honey, seeds, and some dark chocolate, and I'll show you how I prepare that. So all you're going to do really is chop up the banana. You're going to add in your Greek yogurt. I normally go for about 100 to 150 grams, and then I'll just spoon on 2 tablespoons, or teaspoons rather, of honey, and then I'll add this seed mix, which is full of Brazil nuts and walnuts. It's really nice, adds a little bit of crunch to the dessert. And then once I've tipped that all on, I will add some dark chocolate. This is 70% cocoa. Dark chocolate is really good for you if you go and look it up. It's much better than milk chocolate. So yeah, that's dessert finished. So that's exactly what I eat in a day. So if you like this video, subscribe, like, and follow along for some more.